Welcome back to the Anglers Extra pregame show. Josh Schaefer joined by Anglers manager Tom Holliday for today's manager show. As for the second time this season, the A's have traveled to Stony Brook Field to meet the Brewster Whitecaps. Coach, thanks so much for joining us.
You got it.
So you guys have already had some success on this field before and then lost to Brewster at home at Veterans. What do you take away from those two games, and what's on your mind coming back here to Stony Brook?
Well, you know, not a whole lot right now. I mean, we're not like worried about whether we throw righties or lefties. You know, we're still using our pitching the way we've got it designed. Of course, tonight's going to be a new guy, Davis Daniel, and that kind of erases who we've played in the past. So I would think maybe another round, and then we'll start maybe aiming guys at certain ball clubs. But right now, we're getting guys out there on the field and letting them play. Davis
Daniel out of Auburn gets the start today. Now, Coach, this is his Cape League debut. What have you seen from him so far?
Well, I saw him 2 or 3 times during the season, and I saw him against Florida in the Super Regional. He was lights out, and he's under draft, and I would imagine maybe his first 2 or 3 outings, the organization that drafted him will be here to watch him, and they have a target date on when they can sign him, and he's technically pitching for money, and we know that, but if he doesn't get what he wants, then we'll have him all summer. But he's very, very good.
Now, yesterday's loss to Wareham at Spillane Field just off Cape kind of ended a 3-game win streak for the A's. How do you guys regroup after a night like that?
Well, I mean, it's a day after a day off. You kind of expect your ball club to be fresh and energetic, and it kind of worked opposite. We were low on energy, and again, their guy was real good. So between their guy pitching good and us playing maybe a little lethargic, that's when you get beat. I mean, this is a test for the players to play every day, and even a one-day off thing for some of them is not a whole lot of time off. And during their college season, they play 3-game weekend, day off Tuesday, off Wednesday, Thursday, play Friday. They're not getting that time off that they used to. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to play the guys on our bench. I'm trying to play all the players so that nobody plays every inning of every game.
So the team was a little bit short-handed to start the season, but now 3 guys in kind of the catcher's rotation with Taylor, McCann, and Sable, and now another Pac-12 catcher. You'll get Nick Cale this weekend. How does that affect the rotation of catchers and this kind of catcher-first baseman duo that a lot of these guys can play?
Well, we already have one catcher with a bruised hand, Jake Taylor, so he's not going to come back until he's 100%. This game's hard enough to play when you're healthy. And so Sable can play first in the outfield. We know we're going to lose Torkelson to Team USA. So somebody goes to the outfield, you know, and whether it's going to be Sable or English, and then McCann becomes a part-time first baseman. I don't feel bad about having too many catchers. And again, as long as they're good and they're good players, there's a way to find a way to get them on the field.
Coach, thanks so much for joining us, and good luck today against the Whitecaps.
Thank you.
We'll now go back to Cooper Boardman as the Anglers Extra pregame show continues.